Hello, everyone. Have you ever wondered that how so many people are able to do so many things in a short time, and how many of us are not able to do that much? How for so many 24 hours is a lot of time to do a lot of things, and for us 24 hours is barely enough to do a few things. I am finally come up with a conclusion that there are 5 secrets to be able to pack in maximum in 24 hours. So this short video is about presenting those 5 things. And in case if you like it, if you like the idea, then there is a 1 hour long video which you can consume at your own pace. So this is what it is all about. The 5 secrets are clarity of tasks, a balanced schedule, first thing first, getting your priority right, energy management, and deciding the right thing to do. So first, before we get into that zone, the first important thing is to understand this little metrics about effectiveness. Time management or doing more effectively follows this. If this is not in place, then the second will always be a struggle. When we plan what we want to do in life, then first we need to have a vision statement from which should flow a mission statement, from which a goal statement will flow, and from which your milestones will come up. What is vision, what is mission, what is goals, what is milestones? If you want to know about it, there is a video link in the description. Please watch the videos. When we do the act, when we start implementing, we have to do it in the reverse order. We have to take up the milestones first, which will lead us to the goals. The goals will lead us to the mission, and the fulfillment of our mission will lead to the vision. Now, this has to be clear before we really get into making ourselves productive, because without this clarity, being productive is difficult. The first thing is clarity of tasks. Most of us know this, but most of us don't do this, which is having a to-do list. A to-do list is something that we need to make for ourselves every day before we go to sleep, at least for the next day, and know what we want to do. Okay. There is a saying, or there is a belief that a big reason why time is wasted is because the day is not clear. When you get up, you're not clear about the day. That's the reason. That's one big thief of time. So a to-do list is extremely useful there. The second aspect is to have a balanced schedule, a calendar. A calendar needs to be balanced by all the things that are important for you in life, and suitable time has to be given to each slot across the week. A day can be packed with something, and another day can be packed with something. There are many styles of balancing this. You can balance each day, you can balance the week, but it is important to balance. So this is something which is extremely important, to have a balanced schedule, and a Google Calendar can be used for this, and there are other applications too. The next thing to understand is first thing first, or prioritizing. You cannot make a calendar unless you don't know what is the priority for you. And for me personally, I have not found a better model than Stephen Covey's 4-quadrant model for time management and effectiveness, where he talks about the 4 quadrants of things being urgent and important, and not urgent and not important. He has split it up. Watch the longer video to understand this whole spectrum. It's beautiful. I read this book many years back. Until that time, till today, I have not yet encountered a better model than this. So we are using this for prioritizing, and you can find more details in the longer video. The fourth aspect, which many people ignore when it comes to being able to do more in less time, is energy. However good your time plan may be, however well you have chalked out your priorities, but if your energy is not there, if you don't have the motive force to do it, then you're not going to be able to do it. And there are basically 4 types of energy: physical energy, the mental energy, the emotional energy, and the vital energy, or the prana, which is inside us. All these 4 energies have to be very optimum for us to be able to do more work in less time. And therefore, again, it is necessary to have a balanced schedule where we give enough time for all of this, so that the the synergy of all this, the quintessence effect of all this is that we are extremely productive and happily productive. The final thing about doing more is doing things right. Now imagine if you do something which is not the right thing to be done at the moment very effectively, and you go very deep into it, and then you realize it's not to be done at all. So it is very wise that we have to have our decision right. We have to know that this is the right thing to do. And here we talk about the idea of using your mind and your heart together. This is a new emerging science. The ancient yogis knew this for a long time, but now science has also started recognizing that the heart is much more than just a pumping station. The heart is a seat for decision making, and many management gurus have started talking about it. You can find out. I can quote here Dr. Ichak Adizes, who talks about how do you talk to your mind and listen to your heart, and how you let your decision of the heart treat it as final, and always refer to your heart before you say the final yes. So this is something that we have talked in the video and touched upon. So this is what it is about doing more in less time. And as I said, if you really want to know the entire the longer version of this, we have a 1 hour recording. Please go through it. The 1 hour recording is part of Sandesh Pathshala, which is part of the Together for We initiative that I am heading. It Together for We, what it is and why we are doing it is going to be, I'm going to talk about it at the end of this video. So thank you so much, and I hope you feel inspired to watch the bigger version. Thank you so much. Hello once more. We decided to include these 4 slides at the end of most of our videos so that people get a chance to read what this initiative is all about. So you can pause the video at the end of each of these slides and know about Together for We initiative. So basically it's about empowering goodness and bringing it to one platform, and 3 objectives: empowered learning, win-win earning, and continuously evolving giving. So this is what it is all about, and you can read these slides, or if you want, you can give the video a pass from this point onwards. It's fine. This is just to spread the word. In case you feel inspired by these objectives, or if you like the video, you can give your thumbs up to the video, and it will be nice if you can subscribe to the channel. In this world of growing digital world, information technology getting more and more prominence, numbers matter, and it will be nice to have your support in terms of subscription to the channel. So thank you so much, and see you in some other video. Thank you.